Hi, this is Tracy HD, and I want to thank you for joining me today for our weekly Oracle and Tarot card reading. And this will be covering the week of August 6th through the 12th. We're using the very beautiful Oracle of the Mermaids. And this is a beautiful deck by Lucy Cavendish. It's one of my favorite summertime themed decks. And let's get started with the reading. As I shuffle the deck, I'm asking all light beings, angels, and God, please relay the message I need to share with my viewers for the highest good of all. Beginning of the week, we'll take a card from the top, receptivity. And the middle of the week, we'll take a card from the center, Lemuria returns. And the end of the week, we take a card from the bottom, Imrama. Okay, so receptivity. We have this beautiful mermaid, and it looks like there's this bird that's dropping off a package to her. Very interesting. It's saying, allow yourself to receive, allow yourself to give. So I feel that a lot of you out there, okay, are always giving, 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 and not getting what you give in return. And I'm not saying that we need to give to people to expect something back, because a lot of people that we give to can't give back to us. But there's got to be a limit on it. When you're the one that's always doing everything for everybody, you rarely have time for yourself. You could be exhausted. You could be worn out. You could literally be burnt out from doing too much for others. We need to allow people to do things for us. It's time that we start receiving back, okay, what we're giving out. And if it's not mutual in a friendship or a relationship, something needs to change. You may want to have a talk with someone. If you feel like you're the one who's doing the lion's share of the work all the time, whether it be at work, whether it be at home with your family, whether it be with friends, whether it be, with a partner. This is telling you it's about time that you started receiving stuff back. Okay? I'm the same way. I do so much for people and I don't expect anything in return. I do it because I want to. But sometimes we have to draw a limit on it when we're doing too much and we're going overboard. So we want to pay attention to that in the beginning of the week. And then the next card, we have this beautiful mermaid, and she's pregnant and she's holding her belly. And the card says earthy spirituality, community, ocean conservation. And what an amazing, amazing card. And the gentle energy of this mermaid here is just amazing. Let me see what the book has to say about this card. Very interesting. I don't believe I've ever pulled that card from this deck before. And what the book says is a time of sharing responsibilities and pleasures, meaningful gatherings with code and ethics, enjoying a time of great good health, and of close and nurturing friendships that respect individual boundaries. Yes, so see, we're talking about establishing boundaries in the beginning of the week, okay? And then this card is telling us basically the same. And the rest of it reads, life for a time becomes very simple. Seasonal eating, building non-permanent homes, living outdoors for as much time as possible, and ability to work with sunlight and moonlight extremely effectively without becoming wired, as we are often by moonlight, or becoming burnt and dehydrated as we can by the sunlight. We still need both, feeling less and less connected to the mainstream and more connected to the ocean and the earth. This is not a cliche of being a hippie. This feels now like a valid choice and why forward in a world that worships such false idols as money, celebrity, and fame for its own sake. So I'm also getting this feeling that maybe we want to go outdoors. We want to connect with the earth. We want to ground ourselves. We want to appreciate the sun. We want to appreciate the moon. We want to appreciate everything that we have around us in nature and not focus on the worldly possessions and things that are out there that people are constantly striving for. This reminds me of enjoying the simple things in life. Something as simple as spending maybe some time in nature in the middle of the week. And then at the end of the week, we have Imrama. And it says, wonder voyage, crossing deep waters, pilgrimage, journey of the soul. So again, a very deep, deep card. The energy of this card is kind of like making me feel like a soul searching. This woman is in the boat and she's reaching down to pet this dolphin, and she's by herself. She's alone. It looks like the sun is setting in the background. Kind of has a feeling of kind of like a melancholy type of somber energy, where maybe again some alone time would benefit us at the end of the week, especially with the weekend when, we're able to do more things for ourselves than we are when we're hustling and bustling during the hectic week. This here is a beautiful, beautiful mermaid. And like I said, the sun is setting. She has a concerned look as she's reaching down. And let me also see what the book says about this card, because it's a very, very, very strong energy. To me, it's about soul searching, getting some quiet time, going within, maybe meditating and trying to figure out exactly what it is that we want in life. We're so busy all of the time that we very rarely make time for ourselves. So this card here this weekend is feeling that way, where you might not, want to be around people all weekend. Maybe get some quiet solitude and go within. And this card says here, there will soon be a great voyage for you where you travel over water to come to a place that your soul has longed to journey to. There will be so much that is wonderful for you to explore and to come to know, but you will be called on. You will not stay in these places, for they are not home, but they are places your soul must taste to know more of the experience of life. The Imrama, or the pilgrimage over water, is one that is watched over by the mermaids, and one that we all must make during our lifetimes. You are now being asked to prepare, to save, plan your travel, purchase your tickets, and have your passport ready. You can plan all you like, because the trip will ultimately be taking you. Be ready. This will be a wonderful voyage, and you will always be glad you listened and made your pilgrimage. So what I'm thinking is, this is maybe someone who's starting on a spiritual journey. Okay? It doesn't necessarily physically mean that you're traveling over water, or, even by boat, or even leaving your home. This is like a journey to your soul. It's maybe some of you out there are awakening and you're beginning a spiritual journey. Maybe the things that, once satisfied you before, of, helping people, doing for others, and maybe being taken advantage of because you do so much for people and you're not getting enough in return, that you finally are getting yourself grounded. You're starting to appreciate maybe being in nature, maybe having more solitude than you normally do. And this is truly making time for yourself. Okay, in order to be able to make this pilgrimage, make this trip. I think some people may be moving on to the next level of their spiritual path. Very, very beautiful reading this week. If you've enjoyed this reading, please subscribe to my channel because I will be back.